we just talk? Can we just talk about it before we get
What's up? What's up? Let's see here. Where am I? Hold on, y'all. I don't know why I would remove that. Let's see. Now, hold on. What did I do? Okay, just a minute, y'all. Just a minute. Okay. Yes, I know it's a green screen. I'm trying to figure out what I did. I changed something. Hold on. Okay. All right, y'all. We are here. I'm so sorry. I had to get these images together. Thank you, Tiff Tiff and Renegade, for being here. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry I had y'all waiting. Okay. Am I too loud? I think I'm too loud because I hit the yellow for a minute. Am I too loud? Okay. You're good on my end. Okay, cool. So, listen. Thank y'all for waiting for me. Listen, here. My husband came home early today. He's not feeling well. My kids are still up because y'all know usually I have them laying down to bed. So I'm just like a little bit all over the place and I'm very tired. So we're going to get through this though. We're going to get through this. Today, we're going to review Love and Hip Hop New York. This is season 10, episode 6. And before I get started, how was you guys' day? Let's see. Is it a lag or something? Why is it taking a while for y'all to respond? Long but good in yours. Okay, my day was pretty good. Well, I just told y'all what's going on with me. But I can't even look on my phone because my phone is dead. Y'all, I'm not prepared today, but it's okay. We're going to get through this. Okay, that's good. All right, y'all. So we're going to go ahead and jump into this review of Love and Hip Hop New York. Now, we started the episode off where we left last week. Let me make sure my controls are working. Okay, good. Okay, I don't know what that is. Okay, let's go ahead and get into this. So we started the episode off where we left last week, and that was with Erica, Jonathan, and Sin. They were all having a conversation about how Sin Santana being bipolar, as usual. Okay, so she felt like she didn't, she wasn't rocking with how her ex was trying to hook Joe Budden up with his ex, and she didn't like the ex hooking up the ex with the ex. Okay, she didn't like any of that, so she was there all emotional in her feelings. Jonathan was there, and he was trying to help Erica to understand what she did, it was wrong. Okay, Erica did it. Even though Erica ended up accepting her apology, she went back to the table. They talked about it. They ended up hugging it out. There was a point in time where she kissed the belly and all that good stuff, okay? Now, when Jonathan talked to her, in Erica's words, he convinced her I guess he made her, what says, Erica took sin for a joke. Yeah, absolutely. So when Jonathan talked to her, I guess a light bulb went off in Erica's head or whatever. And she's like, oh my gosh, that is messed up. This girl just had a baby. She's in a relationship. She just separated from him. How dare I do that? Okay, so now she feels bad, even though a few moments ago she was saying she didn't care how she felt because she just did that for a friend. I don't know. It seems like Tahiri wasn't really into him like that, but she was entertaining him. And like I said, Joe Budden, he was more so trying to reconcile all the relationships that his drug habits then helped him sabotage, okay? So he's trying to get the relationships together. I don't think Joe is into Tahiri like that. I think he was literally just trying to be cool with her. Renegade says, Tiff Tiff, it's true. Sin was caught up on the drama. Yeah. So, okay, so that's what happened in that scene, y'all. So we go over to Yandy. Now she's with her kids, and we see Yandy. She's with her kids, and they're just having a good time. She says that she tries to get them out in order for them not to think about what's going on with their dad, meaning him being away, locked up. And so she doesn't want them, I don't know. I guess she's just trying to take their mind off of what their reality is, okay? So then she walks outside. She's talking to Mendices, who tells her that he may be getting out pretty soon. He's going to be getting a date, and from that time, about 12 days before he's released. She's extremely happy. And I'm just wondering, since these shows are filmed like months ago, I'm wondering if he's out and we just haven't seen him. Have y'all seen any updates on him? Tahiri was looking like she was ready to be Cleo from Saturday. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I wasn't gonna mention that because I was like, homegirl probably just had a little, she was bolted up straight to the back, maybe because she had a little wig on or whatnot. I wasn't gonna say anything about that, but she was giving me those vibes. Absolutely. So do y'all know if Mendices is actually out of jail right now? Because the way the show made it seem like he was going to be getting out any day now. And y'all know this is months ago. So has he gotten out? Okay, while y'all doing that. So she's extremely happy. Says I'm locked. Yo, seriously. But I think he's gotten out though. I don't know. I would hope so. And they didn't just do that for a scene. Hell, I don't know. Anyway, so she's extremely happy about this going on from that. So we have Fresher, Rich, and Janoski. And they're all standing around. She's at a photo shoot. She did not know that Fresher was going to be coming there. Y'all know Rich has convinced her to go ahead and sign to him. And so that way he can take her career seriously, because it seemed like Fresher is not. The only thing he is concerned with is what between her legs. I'm convinced. I am convinced, especially after we met Jada today. So anyway, so she's like, why would you invite him here? Like, I wasn't prepared for this. We were going to have the conversation, but not right now. Like, you just put me on the spot. He's like, look, if you're going to be working with me, it's going to be exclusively. I don't need you to be concerned with what he's doing. I need you to be all focused here. Let's make this money. So he comes in. He's really not happy with he's not happy with them and what they got going on, and he told her that she's going to regret not working with him. But I highly doubt she's going to regret not working with him, because one, you haven't did anything for her. Two, you got baby mama drama problems for real, and three, we find out later on that you owe somebody 60, possibly 70,000, because you supposed to be helping them out with their career, but then you take the money and do something else with it. So honey, I'm just not convinced that you're really going to help her out. Okay, Tiff says, okay, so Renegade, you don't think he's out. Okay, Yandy Fuller is, she knew damn well she had a whole felon for a husband before the adoption. Oh my gosh, y'all, that's crazy. But did y'all see his mama response to that? She was like, look, basically, I don't give a damn what you talking about. Just, is my son gonna have a place to lay his head? So Fresher done been on some big artists records. How the hell he end up in Love and Hip Hop? That's backwards. I don't know. I'm still trying to understand that. Hey Layla. Okay, it says all it says online is that he was supposed to come out before December 15th. Okay, so he's still. So how much of a delay is it then? Because I thought these shows was like, so we're in January, that this probably was filmed in summer. So how much of a delay is it? Tiff says, and he used the money to buy his baby mama a body. Y'all, what y'all think about the body that he purchased? It says, well, now he and send her as to botch. Exactly. Because I don't understand. I don't see what he paid for. Anyway, moving on past that. So then we have Safari Tahiri with the Cleo braids. And then we have Erica, and they're standing here talking about what happened when Erica met with Jonathan and with, what's her name? Sin. And she's just basically telling me, when she told me about it and I thought about it, I was like, you know what? That is kind of messed up. She ended up hugging and kissing my belly or whatever. And so I guess we're good. We're not besties, but we're good. That was it. Here we go. We got Fresher and baby mama Jen, the groupie slayer. She's here. And you know what? I'm trying to figure out, what is his storyline gonna be? Just the starving artist that's sleeping with different women and trying to manage them, or trying to sign them to his record label? Like, what's going on here? I don't understand. Anyway, so they're standing here. He tired of, Layla says, it says he technically is supposed to be out. Okay, so he's supposed to be out, but he's not out yet. Maybe there was some difficulties that was going on. So Fresher and his baby mama, they're standing outside somewhere. He says he's tired of staying at his grandmother's house and he may as well be paying bills there. And she says, well, if you're going to pay bills there, make sure you're still paying bills here. I'm like, girl, you really need him at this point. So I don't know why you over here trying to be all difficult and beat up everybody he's trying to sign, so that way he can get some money and be able to take care of y'all and get all that shit off the top of that refrigerator. So anyway, so they're standing there. And she's telling him that this girl, Jada, has been in her DMs. Who's Jada, and why does she say that you owe her $60,000? Oh, it's just somebody that I was working with. We know that story. Mendici is being released, hasn't been updated for a while. A serious drug charge is no joke. But so why do y'all think he's being released early, though? I'm just glad Rich is finally doing Ho's job. Did you do that intentionally? Or did you mean his job? Okay, so this is where we're introduced to the idea of this Jada character, okay? And apparently Jada has been, let me see. Let me make this bigger so I can let y'all see it, because I don't know if y'all can see it. Hold on. Okay, so Jada has been in Jen's DMs, and she's saying, I'm going to have to take legal action if your man does not step up and give me what is owed to me. Then she says, I've been patient, but now I'm seeing new cars, new jewelry, new bodies, and I'm completely over it. And she's talking about Jen's new body. But like I said, y'all let me know how y'all think the body is that he done paid for, or that Jada paid for. How y'all think that body is? Yeah, Rich been playing too much. Okay. All right. So moving over to Rich and Safari, they go to the gym. Tiff says she let him work out of 60K. She dumb as ever. Exactly. I don't understand. But remember later on, she said that something about, he said he loved her. So maybe that was a relationship, but he was finessing her in order to get money. I don't know. I don't know. I don't understand why, because she's a pretty girl. Why she would allow him to get all that money up out of her? I'm laughing because she made the comment to Jen, and she was just like, "Yeah, you see, you don't even know. You've never even smelt this type of money." I'm like, "Girl, y'all over it." Okay, so from my perspective, Jen doesn't have much going on. She's getting upset over little things. For little things, absolutely, she is. She's bored. Think about it. She sits in the house all damn day. She's a house. I was about to say housewife, but she hasn't been wifed up. So she's a house baby mama. Okay. And she has nothing better to do but to think all day and think and watch his pain and see what he's doing with it. She need to just be concerned with what he's bringing in the house so that they can move out the ghetto per his words. Okay. He's trying to move them out the ghetto and she's concerned with who all he's working with. So it seems like to me, she doesn't want this dude to work with any females. He needs to work with all male artists. But when he was talking to Janoski and Rich in the previous scenes, and he made it seem like there's girls lined up waiting to work with me, I'm thinking, well, why is it you only want to work with females? You can't work with a male? What's going on with that? Okay, so Rich and Safari, they're in the gym. And they're basically, Rich is saying how he's on this apology tour. He's trying to make it right with people. He really wants to have a conversation with Erica, but Erica does not want to give him the time of the day. Safari tells us that Erica holds on to grudges, so he does not see that happening, but they were able to mend things. I might get y'all some Hernandez vibes from Jen. You do? Okay. All right, so then we see Mama Judy. Is that her name? Judy and Yandy. So this scene, Yandy is telling Mama Judy that Mendices will be getting out earlier. I'm trying to understand why the mama didn't know before she did. Safari better run. Yo, oh my gosh, y'all don't understand. I'm trying to chalk this all up to Erica's pregnant right now. She's very hormonal, so this is why she's doing the most right now. But later on, when they have the little, what was it? The bachelorette party and the bachelor party, whatever. When they had that party and she was acting a dang fool over there crying because Rich came to the party, not to her party, but to Safari's party. I'm like, girl, what do you want to control everything this boy does? I'm not understanding why that makes sense. And because Safari don't know how to grab his balls and be a man in the situation, he's just allowing her to run over him. It was not that big of a freaking deal that he came to a party. And I can see if Rich is still being petty and he's still, whatever, pissing her off, but he's not. He's literally trying to make it work with people. And like he said, he's on an apology tour, but she's still holding on to what happened. That's crazy to me. Bow Wow ran on that ass. On who? Said the same thing. His damn. Right. I don't understand why the mama didn't know. Previous season, Love and Hip Hop Atlanta, Jocelyn had issues with Stevie working with the other girls. If you don't recall. No, Renegade. I don't know if you remember, but there was a time that I did not watch this. So I might have missed it. So anyway. So now we have Yandy here. But he was married to Erica. Who? Rich was married to Erica? I remember they were dating, but I didn't know that they were married. Y'all, literally, I missed a lot of seasons of it because I was just done with reality TV. Oh, okay. I remember the Bow Wow thing. Yeah, I remember the Bow Wow thing. He did. Okay, now I see what you're saying. He did run. He was done with her. She crazy. Yes, she's crazy. But I remember her and Bow Wow. Yeah. Okay. So we have Mama Judy and Yandy. They're standing here and she's telling her that he's going to be coming home early. She's happy. I saw some people dragging this lady for her wig choice. Y'all leave that lady alone. Just because Yandy got the money don't mean she's over there getting wigs made for the mama. Okay? Y'all leave that lady wig alone. So anyway, they're just standing there having a conversation. And this is when Yandy says, well, I've heard rumors that since he's a convicted felon, that he can't be in the same house with Infinity. I think that's her name. So he can't be in the same house with her because she's an adopted child. And I don't know why. I don't get that. I don't understand why they can't be in the same house together. Maybe it's because she's not his real child. I don't know. So because she's heard these rumors, she's like, well, I gotta see because I can't turn my back on Infinity and this is my man, so I have to figure out what's going on. And she's like, so you're saying my baby's not gonna have anywhere to stay? No, I'm saying I just need to figure it out. Mama is concerned with where in the hell her son's gonna lay his head. She don't give a damn about no Infinity and what Infinity needs. Infinity, according to, well, she didn't say this, but the way she made it seem like, send her ass back where she came from and let my child come home. All right. So I took this picture only because I kept seeing people talk about the wig. Y'all, let me know what y'all feel about the wig. I don't look all into that because sometimes my hair don't be all together. Okay. Plus I don't wear wigs, but I'm like, y'all leave the lady alone. Okay. Anyway, now we meet Jada, and Jada is telling this one. Okay. Is it just me or is it okay. When we saw her in the previous scene, talking about Jen, the groupie slayer, when we saw her in the previous scene, she was looking like some old granny, looked like she had been ran through a couple times. I mean, she looked like she was aged. Maybe it's because she's stressing behind fresher with the pH. But I was like, sometimes in different scenes, she looked cute. Like right now, she looks cute. But then in the previous scene, I just wasn't here for her and what she had on or none of that. So anyway, so she decides to meet up with Jada. And Jada is the one that reached out into her DMs and was telling her, everyone got the wildest looking mama. He does. Yep, mama sauce, mama steak sauce. So she meets up with Jada and they have they're talking about this 60,000. What are you talking about? Why don't you go and get this done legally if he owes you? Because somebody owed me, I'll be suing them. Why are you reaching out to my DM? So then she brings receipts. And these receipts are supposed to be him talking about he loves her. And then he's called her 30 times. She's not answering. And it seems to me like they have more of a intimate relationship than a business relationship. But Jada also said business. So it kind of like confused the hell out of me. It was almost like she was contradicting herself. Like, okay, is he with you or is this more of a business thing? But anyway, she was pissing off this one right here because she wasn't here for it. And she said, yeah, because I gave him $10,000 for a project and then he only spent $3,000 on the project. Yeah, he I said, what? You gave this man $10,000 of your money and he went and got it for the low, and then he's going to spend the rest of the money on, according to Jada, on her body, which I don't understand. I don't see what he did. I don't see what he did. But y'all, I was like, what in the hell? Jen's all over the place in terms of aesthetics. Jen is definitely all of it. Absolutely. She is. Like I said, in some scenes she looks cute. Like right here, she looks cute. But I'm just trying to figure out, and then her attitude don't make it any better. So, how they say when you, I don't know, if you're like rude, disrespectful, nasty, that makes people look at you a certain type of way as well. So, but anyway, y'all, I was like, this is what we gonna be doing. We gonna be doing this. She ends up, Jada putting her hands in her face and she's like, girl, you better not touch me. And they end up arguing. Jen, the groupie slayer, is this what we gonna be doing all season? You chasing down every female that he's talking to? Girl. Anyway, so now we move over to this is the bachelorette party. Honestly, y'all, when I'm comparing the two, Erica's party was way more lit than Safari's was. Safari just had a bunch of men standing around and his theme was rock hard. But again, it was just a bunch of men just standing around. Her party, she actually had a male and a female stripper and they was like dancing and grinding on each other. And it looked like they had way more fun than he had over there in his party. Says, and okay, if you caught that, okay, that is high school. Absolutely very high school. It's very childish. So then she finds out that Rich is there at the party. She's pissed off that Rich is at the party. Now she's saying, this is the second time you've lied to me, Safari, and told me that you're not dealing with the person. But I can't recall him saying he wasn't dealing with him. But this is the second time that you know it's somebody that I'm not feeling like that. But then you lie to me and you actually had a person here at the party and you did not tell me. Communication is key. And I'm not going to fight her on that one because it's absolutely true. Okay, you do need to communicate. But she blew everything out of proportion. It was his side of the party, which, again, why the hell they had this party literally right next door to each other? Why? Why do you want to be right next door to your baby mama and your fiance? Brought up, Erica is being everything. I'm trying to figure out why in the hell they would have the party in the same facility right next door to each other. That didn't make any sense to me at all. And that's why I'm not surprised that she would go off the way she did when she found out he was there. But had you had it in a different area, we wouldn't even be here today. So she gets mad because her friends and told her Rich is there. He then tell Rich, you gotta go. Really, dude? Okay. I'm trying to think, if my husband had somebody around that I did not like, would I want that person to leave? I wouldn't. And here's why. Because I'm not the type of person that get all ratchet and go off in public. I don't do that. I feel like if we having a disagreement, we're going to do that at home. So I might give you a look or two, but then you're going to understand we'll have this conversation when we get home. I'm not going to mess up your party. Why would she do that? She is being very problematic. She's very insecure as well. So he ended up telling him to leave. Erica ends we end the episode with Erica crying because Safari, he's left, he's done, and he's pissed. It seems like he's gonna walk away from it, but they still together, so we know that didn't happen. And I'm just like, she's just so freaking dramatic. Right. I didn't understand why they would have it at the same location anyway. Hold on, y'all. Let me turn this light down. Hold on. Okay. That light was just too bright. All right. Anyway, y'all. I don't know how we are on time, but I'm not going to be on here too long tonight. We are... Oh, there it is. Okay, that's not too bad. All right, y'all. So quickly, we're going to review Love and Hip Hop Miami. It says, hell, they want to supervise each other probably because they don't trust each other. Probably. But I just wouldn't feel, hey, Adam and Eve, I just wouldn't feel comfortable with being in, I'm just sorry. Like when I like to break loose and just be free and have fun with my girls, I'm not trying to be in there with my husband. If anything, I'm going to be like sitting over there with him the whole time or standing over there with him. It's just weird. Like, no, you go hang out with your dudes. I'm going to hang out with my girls and I'm going to let loose. Why do we want to be together? Okay, anyway, so did y'all get to watch Love and Hip Hop Miami? That might be the case. Maybe. So did y'all get to watch Love and Hip Hop Miami? Because we're getting ready to quickly do this review and then we're going to be done. Okay, what y'all think about the episode? Who you're talking about? Are you talking about, what's her face? You're talking about Nikki Natural? Yes, that's her name, Nikki Natural, child. like, this little female here is doing, she's doing team too damn much. Absolutely. Absolutely. Let me find my slides for this one. Slide this one down. Y'all, I don't know. Like, really quick before I get into this. It took long just to reveal. That's because it's their saving grace. It's all they got going. They don't have much going on this season so far. They do not have much going on. Oh, Lord. Y'all understand. Today's vibes are just all off. All off today. For some reason. And I always feel like when something like that happens, something's coming. Like, not necessarily bad, but just something is off. All right, y'all. So let's go ahead and get into Love and Hip Hop Miami review. She cannot rap. I was like, that is a waste of my time, honey. What were you doing? Okay, Adam and Eve, you didn't Mitch, Lord. You did not miss a whole bunch, I promise. Motto was funny. What part? What part was funny? Because I'm just, Okay. So this is Love and Hip Hop Miami. Where we are, season 3, episode 2. She was being extra with Julian. She was. But I get why, though. Because you don't want to be associated with somebody who's known as, they're painting this picture in Miami like he's a scammer. You know, he has this bad reputation. But I would just sever the ties. Like, I'd just be done with it. For her to be out here, you have to fix it. You have to fix it. No, if you know that his business is bad, leave him alone and go find you other management. You don't have to be with him. But we'll get to that later. Absolutely. Okay. So, Amara La Negra, she's sitting there with MJ, which is Shay's brother, okay? And they're just having a conversation about what happened at her song release. And so he's like, you know, he didn't like the way she handled it. And he said last night was stupid. And basically he said that because he feels like, being that Shay is his sister or her sister, since Shay is your sister, you should have her back and you should not make her uncomfortable. But that's bullcrap. That's bullcrap. Just because Shay doesn't like somebody does not mean that I need to go around hating that person. I don't like Shay. Shay is extra. She's very extra. Haven't cared for her since Charm School. I didn't watch Charm School. So Shay is just doing the absolute most because she doesn't like JoJo. She feels like Amada should not like JoJo. Mind you, they're not real sisters. Her and Amada La Negra are not real sisters. Just because her brother is dating her, she just calls her sis. And that's fine. That happens all the time. But don't start acting like now I have to be loyal to you like you're my real sister. Like, girl, bye. We're not going to do that. You're being too dramatic. And for him to approach it like this, and I felt like he was forced to because of the way his sister responded and how she was pissed off and she left the event. He's like, well, that was stupid. The way you handled it was stupid. I felt like, no, you're doing too much, sir. Your sister should not have handled it that way. We're in a public place and she's over here acting all crazy because she doesn't like the fact that JoJo is here. So that happens. Then Briscoe. I don't know much about Briscoe. Haven't heard any of his songs. But apparently he's going to be on Love and Hip Hop Miami. He's been locked up for a while. What about her on Flavor of Love? I do remember Flavor of Love. But I don't remember Charm School. I didn't watch that one. So Briscoe, he's here. He said he was in jail for fraud, I think. Dealing with credit cards and something else, child. He was in jail for like 3.5 years. During that time, he lost his fiance. His children were out there. He wasn't with them. I mean, he was just going through some things. He was at the height of his career before he left. And then now he's back here trying to make a name for himself again. Because I really don't know Briscoe. I didn't like on there either. It's really annoying that everyone is exerting the notion of loyalty. People could be amicable with each other. This isn't high school. It isn't. That's why I don't understand why she made her feel so bad, because she was just trying to like reconcile things with that girl. That was stupid. Y'all, this dude. Okay, so Trick Daddy, he is, let me move that out the way. So we have Trick Daddy here, and he's sitting there with, what's her face? Trina. And they're talking about, you know, Trina's mother's memorial that they had, and then he's telling her that, you know, I got a girlfriend. She's talking to him about the girl tour that she's thinking about doing. Yeah, you know, my girlfriend, Nikki Natural, she does rap or whatever. You should really look into her. She's talented. And she's like, okay, whatever. I want to remember Trick looking like this, okay? I don't like Trick looking like that. This right here, Trick. I don't like that version of Trick, okay? I like this version of Trick. So I'm trying to really focus on this version right here, that version, and not this version of Trick. Because, y'all, people have been dragging this young man. They have so many images of him with, like, different wigs on. And, y'all, I just cannot with them and this, these different memes they're making about Trick. Okay, child, these people chasing fame and money. He was locked up. They wouldn't let him out. That's like the theme song of both of these shows. Everyone is engaging in illegal activity during the height of their fame. Yeah, my thing is, I understand you got to do what you have to do in order to get where you're going. I don't condone it, but hell, a lot of people end up doing it, and you can't tell a person what not to do. But when you get in a position to where you can do better, why do you continue doing it? That doesn't make sense. Trick need to leave those drugs alone. He need to leave them alone, because I'm not here for this. I'm not here for this at all. I'm not here for none of that up there. Nope. I'm not here for it. That was wrong, Trick, on so many levels. So as I'm watching the show, I'm like trying to really not think about this mugshot, y'all. I'm like, Look at him like this, Nesha. Don't look at him like that. Okay, anyway. So that's all they talk about. Now, we move over to the actual girls. That mugshot looks unpleasant. Very unpleasant. So we move over to the girls tour auditions that they're having. And y'all, they had so many different people there. One of the ladies was, what's her name? Let me see if I got her. I remember this lady. Her name is Sukiana, I think. Sukiana. I think that's her name. Isn't this the young lady that came out and said she had sold her soul to the devil? And she didn't know how she could get her soul back? Isn't this the same lady? I guess she done found herself somewhere. I don't know. So anyway... So we're here at the girls' tour. She's auditioning all these girls, all these girls are auditioning. Wait, what? Okay, so there was a video going around, and I really think it's her, but my phone's dead. I can't pull it up. Where this young lady was on there, and she was crying, talking about she wants her life back. She sold her soul to the devil just for money. And this was maybe a few months ago, where she came out with this video. So when I saw her on here, hold on. I'm gonna do you one better. I'm gonna go look it up. Let me see. Sukiana. Is it her? Is this the same? Yeah, it's her. Yep, it's her. I'm not going to go with the whole trying to pull the image and stuff, y'all. It's just been a rough day. I'm not going to do that. But it's her. It's her. I just confirmed it's her. So she was on her Instagram crying, talking about she just doesn't want the life. And she just did that to take care of her family. And so now she doesn't know what to do. She doesn't know if she can go back to God. It was crazy. I was like, girl, you better be careful, honey. That's them spirits, but leave them spirits alone. So then this one ends up performing. So you have, what's her name? Did I write it down? J Diva and Nikki Natural, they ended up doing a performance or they were auditioning. And so it came down to where Trina is like, let's go ahead and y'all battle it out to see who's going to end up there. But she's performing for Trina. She was. That's why I'm confused with the timing of this. Maybe this was before she came out and was like, I sold my soul to the devil. I don't know. But yeah, it was a video. It's on Instagram. It should still be up. I just found it. So they ended up performing. I wanted to show y'all the clip of Nikki Natural's performance because it was so whack. It was, oh my gosh. I was like, this girl here, I don't understand why Trick thought she was talented. He just trying to get into them jeans, honey. Because you cannot be, girl, no, not with what I saw. So she felt like she was too good to do a little battle between J Diva and herself. So she ended up going to the DJ, telling the DJ to turn off the microphones for Trina and for the J Diva girl who was just trying to perform. And I think Trina wanted them to perform it again so that way she can see who she likes best. But Nikki Natural felt like since he was, what did she say? Basically, Trick co-signed her. And so she felt like she didn't have to audition. And if she did audition, well, I don't have to compete with nobody. I should be on here. I'm on the tour. What's good? So anyway, she gets mad, goes turn off everybody's microphone. Trina goes to get another microphone. And they basically, it just, she's performing, okay. What happened to Trick? This is something Rich Dallas would do. Yeah, I don't know. Trick is blinded right now. I don't even understand it. So basically, Nikki Natural done messed up her opportunity. She will not be on the girls' tour, okay? So we see Chaotic. He's back, and Trick, they're sitting in the studio. Chaotic is waiting on Nikki Natural to come to the studio. I think they were supposed to be working on a track together. Trick Daddy tells him about what happened with the night before, how he basically told Trina, gave her a chance, and then she ended up acting all crazy. She comes in there with that pink hair, trying to figure out what she did wrong, and I didn't do anything wrong. She should have had me on there. I'm like, girl, you went on there acting a dang fool. If you're at an audition, there's nothing wrong with performing it again just so that they make the right decision. You're not gonna get on here just because you sleeping with Trick, although you're not sexing Trick, because you said that you're celibate, at least to him, okay? So I'm just trying to figure it out. But she thinks that since Joy was one of the judges, that Joy had it out for her. And it wasn't the case. I think you were just whack. I don't get the pink hair. I don't understand it either. So then Trina meets up with, who's she meeting up? Hold on. Let me see. So Trina meets up with Amada. And Amada is trying to figure out, is this true that Julian has stole all this money from you? Because I'm trusting him with my career. He's really helping me. I don't know what to do from here, but I really trust your judgment on this. Can you please tell me what's going on? Am I going to, I can't remember how she said it, but basically, am I being put in harm's way right now? Do you know something about this situation that can help me? Please don't let me get hit by the train. Okay? And so Trina tells her, look, when my mama died, he didn't check on me. He didn't send any condolences. He stole $300,000 of my money. He did not pay the producers. He had these people because they were not paid. They took my album off of the shelves. No, it's not streaming anywhere because nobody got paid. And so she's like, he's not going to be able to work with anybody by the time I get done with him. So no, I don't feel like you should work with him, but then you work with him at your own risk. But do understand that I'm coming for him. All of Miami is coming for him. And she's like, so he stole $300,000 of your money. I'm still trying to figure out how that happens. I don't get how he did that. Okay, I'm still lost with that whole thing. So finally, Jocelyn is on the show. We have her boyfriend. What's his name? Ballistic Beats. That's her boyfriend. And she meets up with Trina and Trick Daddy. And she's just basically saying she wants another star. Atlanta didn't do so well for her. She's like, you know, I just want to do better. That person wasn't me. I'm a change now. I have a baby now. And I just want an opportunity to do better, okay? So she's going to be on the show. Her boyfriend is on the show. And he's a little handsome little piece of something, okay? So moving on past that, because we really didn't get a whole lot. It wasn't too crazy. She did talk about Prima Donna and how she really don't like, what she call her? Prima Pigly? Fresh is on some girls 60,000. Now Trina is 300,000. I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. So she talks about Prima Donna and how she don't like her, and Prima Donna made the comment about her being Kokiana or something like that. That's their little beef. They're going back and forth. Whatever. We'll see it unfold. I mean, there really wasn't much to talk about in this episode. All right. So Briscoe, he's playing football with his son, and then we find out that his son's name is British. And he tells us that he was away. He missed so much time in his son's life. He also, had a girlfriend when he left, but the girlfriend said she needed some time to be by herself, so she left. But you see that a lot. Not everybody wants to hold a man down, especially one that did some stupid things like, something to do with forgery and dang, I can't remember exactly what he was in jail for. I can't remember. Yeah, his name is British. That's very unique. I've never heard that. But I can't remember what this man was in jail for. Anyway, so she left him. And basically, he's just basically out trying to... Oh, credit card fraud. Okay, that's what it was. Okay. So that was pretty much that. And so then we ended the show with Amada and Julian. He comes. He's trying to, encourage her because she's doing a photo shoot. And then so she ends up talking to him about this. It was a credit card fraud. Okay. So she ends up talking to him about this $300,000 that he apparently stole from Trina. But then he's like, well, no, that was not Trina's money. That was my money. I cut a side deal. I don't like people cutting side deals and stuff like that. If you're supposed to be my business partner, you make sure you take care of us and then you do whatever you're supposed to do on the side. But if it's my money, don't play around like that. And I just don't trust that it was a side deal for some reason. But he's saying he's not being sued because Trina told us she's suing him. He's saying, nope, I'm not being sued. That's all a lie. I don't know where she's getting this information from. I cut a side deal. She starts crying and getting all extra because she's like, if they are not messing with you, they're not messing with me. And my career is on the line, so you need to fix it. And that's pretty much how we ended the show. It is 10:53, and I need to go and check on my kids and my husband, y'all. Goodness gracious. Right. It's his money, and he need it now for real, for real. So, listen. Thank y'all for, is that it? Okay, yeah, that's it. Okay. Thank y'all for tuning in to this live stream. I'm so sorry, but my vibes are off tonight, and I'm just like, I probably should have just didn't upload and uploaded it, a regular video and just uploaded it because I don't like to be on here like this. Oh, hi, Nora. I don't, but y'all, it's just a whole lot going on, and my mom's still in the hospital. Okay, so thank you guys for tuning in. This was the review for Love and Hip Hop New York. Hold on. What was we at? Love and Hip Hop New York. What season are we on? Season 10, episode 6, and Love and Hip Hop Miami, season 3, episode 2. So next week, hopefully I'm in better spirits for y'all, and we can get this review done and have a good time. But as for now, I'm going to go ahead and end it. So if you're watching the replay, please get into the comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this episode. And until next time, y'all, bye.
I'm ready to go. This tea is super hot. I'm about to go.